Hello, hello. For this video, I decided to drive up to Gold Beach, Oregon, and check out the Christian Help Thrift Store. Right off the bat, you can tell it's very well curated and clean. And I'm going to be honest, guys, every single shelf of this place was packed. So I wasn't able to, if it seems like I'm going a little fast sometimes, it's only because I wanted you to see the entire store. I'd have to be there for hours if I look through everything on the shelves. But I did really love, we can tell right away too by the fact that those are $10 that this is leaning more towards a vintage store, antique store, as we see a lot of the thrift stores doing now. That Mad thing was $50 and I couldn't really see what it was. It's a beautiful chair. It looks very uncomfortable though, but it was $165. You can hear me take a deep breath. On sale for $95, and that I love the design. It's very Swedish to me, Norwegian. And man, for someone who doesn't smoke, I sure love ashtrays. I would collect them if it made more sense. Lots of silver. And this amber glass is beautiful. There's a price list there. Pretty much every piece is $15. And they kind of just go over the history of the pieces. We love a clown. That's hand-blown glass, and it's $35. I believe it's a decanter. Yeah, it's a decanter. Oh, and that old-time toaster. I wonder if it still works. I really thought about it, a $5 Alma Owl glass, but there was only one and it was really kind of chipped. Oh, and I wanted to show you this mural that I really didn't notice until the end. She's lovely. I wish more people did murals like that inside shops. And this, I believe, I skipped over some things too, but this is the dude corner. We've got the dude, we've got the Steins and the bar memorabilia and the boat. And I overheard them saying that the minute they get more guy stuff in, donations, it just flies off the rack that they sell the stuff for men really well. It says there's a for that rack, if you fill up a brown bag, you can get it all for $8. And these motorcycle jackets were lovely, and they were definitely priced at eBay prices. We're a sucker for a cat art, cat framed art. This is the yarn and craft section. We got some trash cats up there, some alley cats. Hi, babies. This instantly caught my eye. That's definitely something that I would display. Was hand-carved art for $9. And now I kind of wish I would have got it for the windowsill, but it's too late. I hope I found a good home. Now we're in the toiletries. We've got a little mama duck, a baby duck. That's actually a little timer, that tiny duck.
Little lamb is cute.
And I don't collect ceramic figurines, but damn. I can kind of understand how people get into that, because they're awfully adorable. And now we are going to take a quick turn here into what I believe is the athletic section. We are going to search for bowling bags, bowling balls. I did not find one. I ended up asking her, as I always do, if she knew where one was, just in case, and they said they hadn't seen a bowling ball in a long time. But I never give up hope. There's just so much to look at. Got a bit overwhelming, honestly. We got a little book nook down here. I did find a Charles Kuralt book I had been looking for. We love a knick-knack. Nook. Look at this. It's $2. I'm not even sure that little cork, how does that even go? Does it look like it really even goes with that? She looks like she's in a wedding dress. I'm not sure. Hey, maybe it's not meant for me to understand. You know what I mean? And those are two. That's fish salt and pepper shakers. How much is it? 15? I overheard them saying that they were having a hard time finding any more shelf space, that they get so many donations that they're having a hard time fitting things on the shelves, which, I mean, I can attest to that. I did end up getting that. It didn't have a price. She gave it to me for $2. Oops. What this is. I feel like I knew it once. Was there something to do with eggs? I didn't look it up. And now we're back in the little cookery nook. And I was really interested in these. I believe is it called hot plate? But I already have a stove, so it was kind of pointless to get one, but still the vibe, the vibe. And they were in pretty good condition. This one even more very 70s to me. They were $15 a piece. But we skipped. They had a huge, really nice physical media section. These were marked at 45 for all three. Boy, Google Lens is really a blessing and a curse, isn't it? Swing around into the kitchenware here. Check out the glasses and the mugs. Mason jars from forever ago. Nothing in the coffee mugs really caught my eye to the point that I couldn't live without it. West Virginia is for lovers. We all know that. We got more knick-knack nooks. A lot of vases. That's cute. I love that little Miss Chicken. Little Miss Chicken. Is that a chicken? Sometimes I think, what if I really do just take home every owl thing I see, and I'll have this big curio cabinet full of owls when I pass. Hopefully someone appreciates it. That's really adorable with the spoons. And this scorpion, if I had a friend nearby that lived nearby that was a Scorpio, I definitely would have picked that up for them. Maybe I would have painted it. Lots of plastic. We are turning plastic. And these two I actually forgot about by the time I left, or else that one was only $2. I might have taken those just to put odds and ends in. But hey, it was a long day and I forgot. Got some real silver over here. It's a silver Lazy Susan. I almost immediately picked, these were $10 a piece though, which is a little too much. I was thinking of buying a couple of them though. Oh, I thought this was a Mikasa. No, it's not a Mikasa. Could be though. Very similar. I think the one on the bottom is. I don't do an 80s themed kitchen, otherwise that would be. I think those are gorgeous plates, gorgeous wares that they put out. I don't know, that's Oprah and somebody. Woo! Swinging around. Lots of those old biscuits, yummy butter biscuit cookie tins. And this is very much the decor of my kitchen, but we left it. Spoon, go here. This looks like kind of a Hawaiian or Japanese ice bucket. Incense holders. I don't know what you're doing in the kitchen section, but I spotted this set and it almost made me think, yeah, you know, maybe I do need a teapot. But it was $35 for all of it, and at the bottom it made me feel like maybe it wasn't vintage, it was from Target or something like that. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I missed out, but I really love the design on that and the colors. You could really go all out with the tea party here. Drinking glasses and wine glasses, $1, unless otherwise marked. And here was the same as with the mugs. I really didn't see. Same with the glasses, really nothing that I couldn't live without. Nothing grand, you know what I mean? There were some so far back there. They were so jammed in. I couldn't even, didn't even want to try to. Yeah. Anyway, that was it. I was just sorry for making you dizzy there with that spin. I'm on the way out here, and boy, once again, just so much to look at. It was hard to really find out what to focus on in there. And I met a woman who works there who used to live in Redmond, Oregon, which is close to where I'm from. She was very sweet. They were all very lovely.
Look at her. No more candy, Mom.
All right, I love you.
I always feel weird about filming. And in the front checkout desk here, well, they've got Playboys. But then I noticed they have a couple of the George magazines that JFK Jr. edited, and we were just watching that show Love Story, so I thought that was a cool coinkydink. Yeah, I think we're about done there. I did one more thing. I found this. I had to go across the street to use the restroom, and in that building there was this vintage vending machine that I haven't seen one like this in, I don't know, decades. It only takes dollar bills. It was a great way to end the day.